It's not as hard as you think to become a millionaire. Do you have $500? And even if you don't, have a video on how to become a millionaire with $200. But if you have $500 a month, you can become a millionaire within 30 years. This is the easiest and the laziest way to become a millionaire or to make your money work for you on the side. Let's go ahead and look into how this works, why this is helpful, so that you can get started too. And if you want more videos on mastering your money, your mindset, your habits, and your emotions along the way to live a life you love and to be who you're born to be, feel free to click subscribe. Okay, so all you need is $500 a month. I know some of you are like, that's too much, but if you clicked on this video, you probably have $500 a month or you're gonna work towards it. And so you want to invest in a low cost index fund like the S&P 500. The S&P 500 stands for the Standard & Poor Index Fund. Warren Buffett, the best investor of all time, recommends to most Americans and to the average people to invest in something like the S&P 500. When you invest in the S&P 500, you are investing in the top 500 to 502 companies in the United States. You get the best of the best. So you get Apple, you get Amazon, you get any company that is doing well. You're going to see on the list a lot of companies that you recognize, and you're going to see companies that you don't recognize at all. One thing that's cool about this is if Amazon starts to do terribly and gets out of the top 500, you're going to get the other companies that are doing well. So you get all the best of the best no matter what. Whatever 500 are the best, you're going to be invested in them. Typically, the S&P 500 historically returns about 10% on average over time. So sometimes it has a really up year, sometimes a low year, but on average, like we learned in math class, that's going to be 10%. In order to make this work, you're going to have to open a brokerage account and get invested into the S&P 500. You're going to have to buy the S&P 500 stock. I have an ebook coming soon that will help walk you through, and I have a full free video on how to invest for beginners, and you can check that out below if you're interested. But you will simply buy this stock and you'll purchase it every single month. And that compounding effect is super powerful, and $500, you'll buy that amount of stock. Look at how much money you can make. Let's go ahead and look at a chart and see the visual. I think it will really help you. All right, so if you want to invest the $500 right here, you can see you invest that initial $500. Then we have the 5 years of growth for 10% return over time. This is key. There is the monthly or annually. Some investments are compounded monthly, some annually. It doesn't make too much of a difference, but I'm just sharing. And then $500 a month. Okay, so we're going to put that $500 a month. After this, we are going to compound it for about 10 years of growth. So if you notice, the green line and the blue line expanded and separated. So this blue line shows the principal, which is the amount you initially invested, and the green line is the interest you've made on that money you initially invested. 20 years of growth, you can see a bigger difference. We now have 383,000 or so, and your initial principal was 120. So the longer we have, the more money you make. And as you see, within 30 years, that's when you're going to hit the 1 million mark. If we compound it annually, it's still 1 million. It's a little bit less, but just want to show you the difference here. And you see that the blue line and the green line are more expanded. Your initial deposit was like 180,000 and you're at over 1 million. So if you have more time, by adding 40 years, you see the gap widens even more. You have over $3 million when you only invested 240,000. In 50 years, you have almost $9 million when you invested only 300,000. So you really need more money, but also more time, and you will have millions of dollars. Please consider this strategy. It can help you a lot. So I hope you see the power of investing $500 a month. You can invest a little bit less. You can invest a little bit more. If you have $500 now, but then maybe when you get older, you have $1,000, or maybe you have that now, you can see how powerful it gets. There's other ways to invest your money, like into yourself, into your business, into an income producing asset like yourself or real estate. But this is one key way that can help you that I think anyone can do. Not everyone wants to start a business. Not everyone wants to get into real estate or have houses or Airbnbs, but this is something that you can easily do. Once your money's in, it's going to get that 10% return and you will be good. I hope this video was helpful for you. Feel free to check out this video on how to invest for beginners if you want to learn more, or this video on 10 habits making me a young millionaire. You got this.